Istongo, this is Jeremy Foltz with highlights from the nation. Last week I may have not been on the radio, but was with Historic Preservation Officer Ted Isham and Cultural Advisor and Leader Chebon Kernell on a trip to Tampa, Florida. Here are some of Chebon's thoughts as we were wrapping up our visit with the National Park Service on Egmont Key Island.
When I come here and I talk, is that you go through my emotions and what my response is. And so when we first came onto the island, we're just looking here, and that on both sides of Egmont Key, these are images that our ancestors of Seminole people, they would have saw that. Even to see that there's burial sites that we do know about, there's possibly burial sites that we may not know about here on this island. But even as we walked over there, next to some of the military burials that are marked and really taken care of, there's also a few remains of Seminole people. And for me, as a tribal member and a person who works with our communities, I'm always concerned when there's not a name there, when there's not a place or a location, or ultimately we would even want a tribal town associated with where we come from. But it just says young boy or young girl or something to that effect. That's what concerns me, because throughout history, our identity has been etched away from us. And what we're trying to do now is to put the pieces back to that identity and say, no, this is who I am. This is the community that I'm a part of. This is the band that I'm a part of. This is the clan that I'm a part of. And so, but I noticed that when they took us around this afternoon.
And as we were wrapping up the trip, I asked Chebon about the significance of our presence in the areas we visited this week.
This is one of the reasons why we have to go to NAGPRA meetings and meet with agencies, because they don't even realize the significance and the depth of our culture, our history, how long all of our collective societies have been on this continent, have been active, have been cosmopolitan cities. And so this is just one of the pieces that if we can start etching away at the way that we are talked about throughout history and into the contemporary, we can avoid some of these conflicts, some of these issues that we see rising up throughout society today.
And that is your highlights from the nation. Bado, jigga, jigga, jigga.